how's it going? Matthew Bailey here, and welcome to another 2021 movie review. And first things first, if you notice behind me, I am using a green screen again for the first time. And as you can kind of tell by what's behind me, what this review is going to be on. Yes, you heard, that's correct. This is my review on Spider-Man No Way Home. Yep. We finally got this movie. We finally got the movie released, and now I'm going to talk about it. So, and this is basically going to kind of be like a spoiler-ish video, so until you see the movie, wait until you see the movie before you see my review, because I honestly don't think I can keep spoilers from being said in this video. But, so, like I said, Spider-Man No Way Home basically picks up right where the first movie left, or the second film, Far From Home, left off in the summer of 2024, and we see the reactions of people who saw the video that was posted on the dailybugle.net, and we see some new footage of Spider-Man going to save MJ from all those pedestrians, and it was just insane. And by the time it was revealed, and then, like I said, we get this whole thing where they got taken into police custody, and the thing that really excited me was the appearance of Murdock himself, played by Charlie Cox, which we kind of already saw Kingpin in episode 5, played, I think, by Vincent D'Onofrio again. So we're starting to see some of the Netflix characters show up again, which I like that. But sure, he was only in there for like a brief second, but anyways, there was that. Then they started the school year, and even his teachers were really trying to worship him. He was like a hero to them. But then they don't get accepted into MIT, which is them trying to apply for college. Then we see this whole thing where he realizes that he could go to Doctor Strange for help, which is what his role is in this movie. And he tries to tell them to cast a spell to make people forget that that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. But when he wants MJ and Ned and May and Happy to remember, and everybody, all the Avengers, I was like, dude, stop talking. He was just insane. And then this is when the real crazy stuff begins. We start seeing villains from other universes show up. The first one we ever get our eyes on is Dr. Octavius, aka Doc Ock, which I thought was insane. And I love how they referenced what happened in the events of those films, where they were fighting him, and they explained how they got into this main universe, which I thought was amazing. And then we saw a split glimpse of the Green Goblin, and in his original outfit, that is. And then we see, Doctor Strange talks to him about how when he messed up that spell, it started pulling in visitors from every universe of people who knew Peter Parker was Spider-Man. And I was really surprised at that. And like I said, it just got insane from there. Basically, the whole second half of the movie was him rounding up the villains. And we even got to see the return of Thomas Hayden Church, and I forgot the name of the guy who played the Lizard, but we saw them show up. And I can tell you right now, my theater flipped out when it was revealed, because right after, unfortunately, there was a death in this movie. Now that I won't say who it was, but the thing that really excited me was the return of these two. Yep, these two Spider-Man show up. We get Andrew Garfield first, and he can't keep denying his appearance in the movie now. He's in this movie, which I thought was amazing. And for the first time in, 5 years, not 5 years. For the first time in almost 15 years, we get to see Toby Mcguire back as his version of Spider-Man. I cannot tell you how much of a thrill this movie was. And I think this is definitely going to save the theaters when it comes to what the opening weekends are for most movies. Because right now the movie to beat on its opening weekend is Venom: Let There Be Carnage. So curious to see how that goes. But I have to admit, this movie was insane. We got so many different iconic moments. And by the end of the film, it literally feels like they could continue with Tom Holland's Peter Parker. Now, I won't say whether or not, how the movie specifically ends. Like does he fully complete the spell of making people forget him? Does he not? I'm just gonna leave that up to you guys when you go see the movie. But, anyways, I have to say this movie was amazing. It really was. But for now, let me give you my rating of the film. So, as you can clearly tell by how excited I got while reviewing the movie, this film by far is the second movie in the entire year to get a solid 5 out of 5. Yep. This is the second movie that I've given that score to, and holy crap, I cannot believe how well this movie was. I am so glad we finally got to see this movie, and hopefully this will be the movie to save the theaters, and we start getting more people coming back starting next year. I mean, there are a couple other movies coming out next year, which I will probably make a video talking about my most anticipated films of next year. But anyways, that's all for now in this review. My next review is probably going to be on Sing 2, so keep an eye out for that. Anyways, I will see all you dudes in the next video.